So hey there, welcome back to another video, and in this video we'll be talking about API monetization, the ultimate guide. So the technology you choose to start your project with, with determines what your product is capable of now and what it will be capable of in future. Finding the right stack to build on top of is one of the biggest engineering challenges you can face. Picking a stack that allows you to build a product and get to market rapidly is excellent unless that same choice limits the scalability and features of a product in the future. Pick a stack well beyond your current and future needs, which could lead to difficulties in building the initial project you have set out to build. A balance must be struck between your current needs, and the needs of your product and customers in the future. When making money from your APIs, picking the right stack can help you get up and running quickly and allow flexibility for your businesses and its customers. Let's look at the few ways to assess which stack best fits your API monetization needs. So the first one is, what is API monetization? Everything runs on APIs, and the API economy continues to grow. Do you have an API product that other individuals or companies may want to use? Then usage-based billing and API monetization are something you have likely thought about. When we speak of API monetization, we look at how we can bring in revenue from our APIs, whether through charging per user, per API call, or other metric. If your business model doesn't include using your API resources to drive additional revenue, you could leave cash on the table. API revenue could be a swift win, especially if you have public APIs that could be useful to other businesses. How you charge for usage and when will depend on your billing model. You may make money by charging an API consumer after they have used your API through a postpaid billing model. You may also charge an API consumer upfront for usage in a prepaid or pay as you go billing model. There are many different ways to make money from your existing APIs and from the ones that are being built. Once you have decided to use your APIs to generate further revenue, you must build a solution. The solution will likely have a few moving parts, and each of these parts will play a crucial role in your API monetization stack. First, let's look at monetization models, as they can sometimes impact the technologies we will use within our API monetization stack. What are API monetization models? API monetization models refers to the various strategies businesses adopt to generate revenue from their API offerings. As an API provider, there are many ways to do this, and if many businesses will use one or multiple models to sell their APIs. These models are crucial for sustaining API-driven business initiatives and ensuring a return on investment of the time and money allocated for developing and maintaining the monetized APIs. Let's take a brief look at some monetization models that may apply to your APIs. The first one is freemium model. In this model, the basic version of the API is offered for free with limitations on usage, with features or data access. Users can who require advanced capabilities, higher rate limits. Premium data can upgrade to a paid version. This model acts as a gateway to attract potential customers, giving them a taste of the API's potential before they commit to a paid plan. The second one is subscription model. This is one of the most common monetization strategies. Here users pay a recurring fee, often monthly or annually, to access the API. The pricing can be tiered based on usage limit, features on the or the level of support they are offering. The third one is pay-as-you-go model. Users are billed based on their API usage. This model is particularly appealing to businesses that have fluctuating API user needs. They pay for what they use without being tied to a fixed subscription cost. The fourth one is transaction-based model. This model charges users for every transaction made by via the API. It's suitable for APIs where each request has a significant value, such as payment gateways or e-commerce platforms. The fifth one is affiliate model. Here API providers earn a commission for driving business to third-party services. For instance, a travel API might provide hotel booking capabilities and earn a percentage of every booking made through their systems. The sixth one is data monetization. In this model, businesses monetize the data access through the API. Users might pay the access unique datasets, analytics, or insights the API provides. The seventh one is indirect monetization. Not all APIs are monetized directly. Some are offered for free to drive engagement to the main product or services. For instance, a company might provide API access to a particular user base to drive sales, especially when the API is only available on enterprise level, or to create an ecosystem around its platform. The eighth one is one-time purchase, less common but still viable. In this model, users pay a one-time fee for perpetual access to the API. It's more suited to APIs that don't require continuous maintenance or updates and have relatively low volume. When choosing an API monetization model, it's essential to consider your target audience as well. So that was all for this particular video.